guess what? There's a fight in December that was just made. Matter of fact, they just had a press conference, and that is with the Dream. Devin Haney, welcome, sir.
Thank you guys for having me.
Listen, Dev, I'm excited about this fight. I think that JoJo beating Fortuna was somewhat of a statement. A lot of people felt like Fortuna might have been too much for him. Were you excited that that fight presented itself? Because it's a chance for you to make a statement.
Of course, you know, I'm happy that I finally am getting to fight a mandatory challenger. This will be the first one of my career, the first of many to come, of course. But I'm happy that I finally am getting a chance for a young, hungry fighter who's, you know, he says he's in his prime, and he just might be in his prime. So I'm happy that I'm happy that I'm able to showcase my skills and fight somebody who's worthy.
Well, perhaps one of the best outings that we had a chance to see from JoJo was against Devin Farmer, and what that showed me was grit.
Yeah.
And perhaps he's not in the best condition because he's been out of work, and then Fortuna was fortunate enough to get a fight.
Yes.
That lack of activity could be one of the factors that concerns me. What about you? What do you think about that?
You know, I can't really go off what his past performances, what he did in those fights, because at the end of the day, I know that he's going to get up for Devin Haney. I know that he's going to be 100% motivated and, you know, try to prepare himself as much as possible. So I'm expecting the best JoJo Diaz, and come December 4th, you will see the best Devin Haney.
Listen, it's official, it's a month away, but was there any doubt when you found out that Rolly wasn't fighting and maybe he would try and slide in and fight Tank and then, would you say, duck you again?
Actually, it was a lot of doubt. I just you know, thought maybe he might try to go fight Tank, but you know, I'm thank God that he didn't, and that we're here, and December 4th is the date.
You know, you do a lot of multitasking, because even in the mix of trying to make this JoJo Diaz fight, you ran into Teofimo Lopez at a fight. You guys were on a broadcast, going back and forth with one another. I mean, it must be frustrating where you're working on one fight on one, and then you have to be in person trying to promote another fight, to create another fight, because people are not fighting.
I mean, yeah, of course, I want to make the biggest fights happen. If at the end of the day, if Teofimo if we would have been able to make a fight, and it would be no JoJo Diaz fight, to be honest. So, of course, when I seen Teofimo Lopez, I had to tell him all the stuff that I've been saying on the internet. I had to live up to it and speak it and tell him in person.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we're watching this footage now. A lot of people on social media, those that don't really know the fight game, were saying this is staged, this is fake. How real was this altercation?
The animosity, how real is it really?
No, it's 100% real. You know, and not much in boxing is fake.
Exactly.
It's authentic, and you know, we genuinely just don't like each other.
Now, I want you to clear up one thing, because you know, he had a lot to say about you mentioning your social media followers, and you mentioned money. Why was that important for you to let him know, hey, how can you be more relevant than me, and I have more people, I guess, follow me?
Exactly.
Clear that up.
Exactly, and that's all I was saying was, you know, they making it like I'm saying that, oh, I have followers, so I'm a better fighter or something like that. No, he said I'm more relevant than you, and all I'm saying is, I said, how are you more relevant than me? And I was relevant before you, and I'm relevant after you, and I have more followers than you. So I'm just telling him that more people are following me, more people are tuning into me, so you cannot be more relevant. He said he made me. How did you make me? How is that possible? How did you make me relevant when I'm more relevant than you?
Well, I'm sorry, but it's uncanny. It's interesting to see that now we're actually talking about social media, you know, the exchanges, and that followers is a factor. But what you said to that point, that how frustrating is it to have the followers, have the ability to bring butts in those seats, and still not be able to close those big fights?
I mean, it's very frustrating, but it just shows you how much followers actually mean. We can say what we want. We can say belts, this and that. But at the end of the day, look at Ryan Garcia. He has more followers than everybody. Everyone's quick to fight him. Why? There's nothing you can gain but recognition and followers, because he doesn't have a belt. Why is everyone so quick to fight him?
Right.
Obviously, it's because followers mean something.
I'm glad you brought up Ryan Garcia. I'm sure you seen what Canelo had, not Canelo, but Oscar De La Hoya. No, I'm sorry.
Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo has said. Oscar De La Hoya tried to come to his defense, but look at this tweet right here. You know, Ryan has a lot of talent, but in my eyes, he's wasting a lot of time and wasting his talent. Is that something that should be said by a stablemate, maybe even a mentor, publicly?
Me personally, no. I would be feeling some kind of way because at the end of the day, he has Ryan Garcia's number. He knows Ryan Garcia personally. So why say it to the world when you could tell it to me face to face or over the phone?
Well, because somebody asked him the question
in our business.
Yeah, but he was asked the question. So he's just being honest and
How
open
many
at the
people
time.
ask me about your body odor, but I don't say anything.
No,
Really?
On a serious note, though, if you're a serious person, right, and you're an honest person, expressive, if you're put on a spot and you only know how to be truthful, can you blame him for being truthful?
And I don't think this conversation did not happen in private. I'm pretty sure that for Canelo to come and say that, even Eddie mentioned it, I'm pretty sure he came because I know how.
So that's even more of a reason that if you already told me in person, why tell the world?
Okay, so look, your father knows everything about you. You guys know each other private stuff. Now, if they ask him, hey, does Devin Haney really doesn't train hard? Even if it was true.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's not the world. That's not for the world to know. What happens behind closed doors is happening behind closed doors. We're teammates. We're supposed to make each other better. We're supposed to pump each other up, not tell the world what's going on and make the whole world tune in to what I have going on or the mistakes that I'm making.
All right, listen, let's talk about ESPN's list, right?
Yes.
You're number 3 on that list. Teofimo's number 1. How do you feel about that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I really don't pay attention to those lists, whether it's pound for pound lists or prospect, whatever the list, because it's not real. It's all of somebody's opinion.
Well, this is not lightweight fighters under 25. Shakur is ahead of you, and I mean,
how do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
You should be ahead of him?
I think that I'm the best fighter in the world, so that list doesn't even matter to me. I don't care about a list that 6 people. It took 6 people to make that list up, and they all voted or whatever the case may be.
Right.
I don't know those 6 people. I don't care about those 6 people. I just want to keep proving myself to the world in each and every fight.
But Dev,
if they say I'm not pound for pound,
I feel you say you don't care.
Yeah, if they say I'm not pound for pound or whatever the case may be, that's their opinion.
But if they did say you was pound for pound,
then you
I think
would
you
care.
care a little bit.
Listen, I mean, look, hold on, Dev.
No,
I mean, you grew up around greatness. I mean, Floyd was a guy who was considered pound for pound for a very long time. You know how important that list is, at least in some people's eyes. There has to be a level of pride when you know how good you are.
Pound for pound on your list.
Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo.
Okay.
Who's 6 seconds?
Who's on your list?
I say Canelo pound for pound.
Well, you had like you wasn't sure. Who's the butt? I mean,
what I'm saying is, my list is different than your list. Your list is different.
Of course,
than
it's all subjective. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
so,
better yet, second.
Ooh, got me on the spot right now. Come on.
Crawford, or this whole interview is
say
over
Crawford.
right now.
Gotta say Crawford.
Crawford.
Look,
I have Crawford won sometimes. You know?
Who, Crawford? What? Look, there's no question about it that Crawford is number 2. But let's get back to Canelo Alvarez because
so who's the top guy under 25 to you? You say Teofimo, right?
Teofimo because he has that win.
No, just
Lomachenko.
I said I'm now on the spot. Now we have to say yes.
He hasn't fought in a year.
Yo, you caught JoJo Diaz earlier, and now you catch Claudia. That's messed up. But let's talk about the fight. Let's talk about the fight tomorrow night. How does that fight play out?
It's a great fight. Caleb Plant is my boy, so I'm a little biased. But obviously, I just even admitted that Canelo is pound for pound number 1. It's going to be a tough task for him to overcome, but I'm rooting for him. I'm behind him 100%, and it is what it is. Hopefully he can get the job done.
In my book, size does matter. What does Plant have to do to take a win?
Size matters. I feel like size matters to a certain extent. I mean, it depends who you are because it just depends.
Don't be easy on her. Don't be easy on her.
Why not?
Skills pay the bills. Stella.
Skills pay the bills.
how does he win?
But what kind of skills does he need to use to take that W?
I mean, we've seen how Canelo has had trouble with boxers, guys who hit and not get hit, the way Floyd has done, the way Lara has done. So he needs to just take the good things that both of those guys did in the fight and apply it to himself. But the name of the game is hit and not get hit. If you hit and you don't get hit, you can't lose. So
when a boy says, I'm rooting for my guy, in other words, that's another word he's saying, he's not going to win, but I'm rooting for him. That's what he said. I mean, look, Barack, when somebody puts you on the spot, when you know your guy has a tough night ahead of him and you say, I'm rooting for him, that's AKA.
No, I'm saying that I'm biased. It's a tough task. It's not going to be easy. Most people are going to say Canelo, but I think that he can do it. I've been watching him in the gym. I've been seeing what he's been doing. But Canelo is a beast. So
what you also said was you just admitted that Canelo was a pound for pound, but then again, when you fight the top guy, if you would fight Lomachenko or whatever, he'd be the pound for pound, but you would probably still beat him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is him being pound for pound. That's everyone's going to say Canelo. Like that's what I'm saying. Like everyone's going to say with him being pound for pound. It's
we used to say the same thing about AJ, and guess what happened with Andy Ruiz?
Yeah. Right.
And then we used to say that about Manny Pacquiao.
So
Invincible, and guess what?
Pound for pound doesn't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter because you can still lose.
Hold on, Barack. We got some other stuff we got to handle. Listen, Devin, you're a promoter. You have your own promotional company, you and your father. So you probably can be a good matchmaker, right? Yeah. So let's walk over to this matchmaking board and see where your matchmaking skills are, Devin, because there's a lot of potential fights here that can happen. So let's start in the lightweight division, Devin. I mean, who are you matching up for a main event fight here up in the lightweight division? You could choose from any of these names.
Now look, just because it says lightweight, they're not all lightweights. Some of them are like super lightweights, but it's around that area. Let's go. Look at these names right here. Who would you match up?
All right. So this main event?
Yep. Main event, baby.
Y'all got it already. Y'all already got it set up. Boom, boom.
Oh.
Bam.
I like that fight.
You really want that?
Come on now.
All
right, let's go with the welterweight division. What do you got here? There's a lot of big welterweights.
It's easy. You guys just set it up for me already.
All right. There's a trick questions here.
Look, but listen, this fight is most likely not going to happen. So give me a realistic fight.
Look, there's catchweights here. You could have put Jamel with Terrence or whatever.
Listen, he wants this fight. Let him have it. That's the fight. All right, middleweight division.
So I'll do a what's it honorary? What is it? Honorary
mention. Honorable mention. Or co-main event. Co-main event. Give me a co-main real quick. A lot of good fights there.
Fuck.
Let the camera see you. Let the camera see you. Come on, let them see.
This is hard.
I know.
Hard.
See, so matchmaking ain't that easy. So be easy on your promoters.
This is hard.
You are a promoter.
All right, so I'm gonna go like this then. Two young guys. This is the co-main though. This is co-main.
Oh, co-main. Okay. I like that.
We can put these young guys.
He's making up rules in our game.
That's a hell of a fight right there. Let's go to the middleweight division.
That ain't never gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I think down the line though. Down the line.
Down the line, right.
All right. Middleweight. Let's go.
Middleweight, super middleweight, even light heavyweight.
Show matchmakers, Devin Haney. We see where his matchmaking
Canelo?
skills at.
Canelo's right here. Boom. Gotta put Canelo.
This is who you want to see.
That's
right. This is who he wants to see.
That's right. He's a matchmaker right now today on the DAZN Boxing Show. So far, so good.
Not bad.
All big fights that we want to see.
Not bad.
Ooh, see, I gotta go like this though. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
He's making co-mains over here.
No, I'm saying Canelo Bam or Canelo Bam.
Oh, wait. Do you mean Jamal? Jamal is the middleweight there.
That's Jamal.
Oh, yes, you're right.
But listen, wait a minute. Check this out. Where's he at? Come on. We don't have him here? Oh, there he goes. Are you interested in seeing Canelo at all? Fight
at light heavyweight.
At 175. Come on.
Yeah, but I gotta see these two. I gotta see one of these two first.
I ain't mad at you. Me too.
Listen, so far I like your matchmaking skills. Heavyweight, where are we going? Come on.
Anthony Joshua.
Oh, I like that fight. That was my pick. Of course, man.
Come on, now I'm gonna be all right matchmaker.
No, you would, man.
For sure.
Got you. Beautiful. I like that.
Yo, where your straps at, though, man? Champion's supposed to be walking your straps. Oh, the WBC.
There goes, my baby.
You're prideful about this because you consider yourself the only real WBC lightweight champion of the world.
100%.
Right or wrong?
100%.
What does that franchise belt mean to you?
It's just a title. It's not a belt. You don't like. It's just nothing but a title. It's called the duck belt to me.
Ooh.
You know what I say? I say they should lift it until you get all of it unified, and then you can put it down. You know what I mean? Until you guys fight and get one champion, then we can say, okay, there's a franchise.
I really don't see it. I never see a point in having a franchise belt in anyways.
Right.
Like they should just drop it completely because it's the duck belt. It's a way for the guy who's so supposedly the best not to have any mandatories.
All right, well, listen, man, thanks for joining us. Your matchmaking skills are okay, but some real matchmakers made a real fight. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Munguia versus Gabe Rosado, November 13th. You guys don't want to miss that one.
Growing up in a very tough neighborhood built his character to what it is today.
Gabriel